America. Radar would be pushed to its very limits in the battle for the Pacific.
And won't there cause any damage?
By summer 1940, as Britain was fighting for its very life, Prime Minister Winston Churchill made a momentous decision. He knew that for Britain to win the war, she needed America's engineering and manufacturing resources.
An important aspect of the war was that while we had the creative ability to develop the most advanced radars in the world, we did not have the production capacity, and we needed the Americans' productivity resources.
In August, Churchill authorized Henry Tizard to form a team and unconditionally share the secrets of radar with the United States.
The British heads of military branches were very reluctant to share some of these early secrets with the Americans. Churchill had a different attitude. It was, we can't do this by ourselves. We don't have time to worry about secrets.
Among the papers and plans of this highly secret mission was something that would forever change the course of the war, the cavity magnetron. Invented by two British scientists, this device greatly magnified the radar signal and could track objects that early radar could never do.
This was a device that looked a lot like a clay pigeon used in skeet shooting. It could fit in the palm of a hand, yet it could put out, on a wavelength of 10 centimeters, microwave energy, powerful radio waves that were about 1,000 times more powerful than any other transmitter known on that wavelength. So this was this wasn't just an evolution, this was a revolution.
Ironically, this quantum leap in science was not sent to America under armed guard. Although shrouded in secrecy, it made its momentous journey via London taxicab, passenger train, and ocean liner. But when the cavity magnetron finally arrived in America, it stunned its top scientists and opened the doors to the U.S. radar program. In doing so, it would also help modernize America's armaments.
When the British opened up this black box and especially showed the magnetron, it blew the Americans away. They felt that overnight their own fledgling microwave radar techniques had been advanced 2 years. The official historian, James Finney Baxter, in describing the magnetron, wrote that when the British brought one to America, they brought the most valuable cargo ever carried to our shores.
Research immediately started at MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, in the Radiation Laboratory, or RadLab. RadLab enlisted the best and brightest minds that America could offer.
There began a recruiting drive, the likes of which we never saw again. They brought in the best-known physicists in America. They'd routinely get a call that would say something like, "Come, join this effort that we have."
I was recruited by telephone at the end of 1940 with an encouragement that suggested that maybe the draft board would look favorably upon me if I were working in a technical field.
Such was the secrecy surrounding RadLab. The American public was oblivious to what was being developed. Most were completely unaware that the clock was ticking its countdown to war. But for the newly recruited scientists at MIT, the importance of their work was not lost on them.
This was an important project. There wasn't any question about that at all. We were going to get this solved, and everybody was expected to pitch in and do it, and we were anxious to get this job done, and maybe even get back to our regular jobs before too long.
Few top American officials doubted that the U.S. would soon be fighting Hitler in Europe. But war would first strike from a different part of the world completely. On the morning of December 7th, 1941, aircraft launched by a carrier task force of the Japanese Imperial Navy struck the naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. In the 110 minutes of the attack, over 2,400 American forces were killed, 300 planes lost, and every battleship in the Pacific Fleet was either sunk or damaged. charged in the war with Japan. Was how could Japanese have made such an attack undetected? What very few people knew was that the Japanese had been picked up on radar. The U.S. Army had deployed 5 new mobile radar stations on the island of Oahu. These were long-range sets, capable of detecting intruders as far away as 150 miles.
This radar was being operated by 2 Army personnel. They were actually there in training, and they were due to shut down at 7 a.m. And the junior officer persuaded his boss to keep it open a little longer. And lo and behold, there was the blip of what turned out to be the Japanese air invasion. They actually tracked the planes for a while. They relayed the information to their command post, and the lieutenant on duty failed to put the pieces together. He had heard this vague rumor of some American bombers due in from the mainland around that time, and he thought this must be what they were seeing. He told them to forget about it. They tracked the invasion into about 20 miles when the planes disappeared behind some hills. The rest, as they say, is history.
But the radar fiasco at Pearl Harbor had a valuable silver lining. It alerted the U.S. military to the importance of radar and sped up its development and deployment.
The arrival of Pearl Harbor clearly presented a different atmosphere in which to work. The principal change that I can detect in looking back is that the military were now definitely interested in what was going on in our experimental laboratory.
Thrust into the crucible of a bitter Pacific War, and with nearly all of its surface fleet decimated, the U.S. High Command had only one choice left on how to win the war against Japan. It had to be the submarine service. But could the new radar sets, with their most advanced capabilities to date, be outfitted for submarines in time to avenge the attack on Pearl Harbor? The attack on Pearl Harbor had severely damaged the U.S. Pacific Fleet. A shocked America, repulsed by the unprovoked aggression of the Japanese, launched into war. Just hours after the attack, on the afternoon of December 7, 1941, the Chief of U.S. Naval Operations issued an order to execute unrestricted air and submarine warfare against Japan. With this call to arms, the submarine force went on the offensive. Hundreds of new recruits volunteered to join the silent service. They would be the pioneers of the new technology of submarine radar.
Training was very hard, actually. There was a 50% failure rate at submarine school. It was very strict. I knew nothing about radar when I first went on a submarine. I didn't even know what the word was. And for some time, even the word was classified. But I began to learn about it because I had to.
Alongside these volunteers, dozens of the silent killers were being built and rushed into service. Nothing was going to stand in their way. In May 1942, a unit was formed that combined the scientists of MIT and the armed forces. Its purpose was to streamline any bureaucratic obstacles that might hinder the development of radar. Now science could work hand in hand with the military.
They had all kinds of spec lists for anti-aircraft guns, for ships, for search and warning, for airborne interception, for bombing, all kinds of different uses, and they would come and tell about their needs. At the same time, the Rad Lab would say, we have this new thing that can do something you never thought of before, maybe. What do you think about that? So you had this unique give and take shopping list, but also this kind of like kid in a candy store thing, like, oh, I want that, you know.
I have to say the word red tape, I don't think had ever been invented back then. None none of us had ever heard of the idea of having our work interrupted by people who were keeping track of things on pieces of paper to see how much they cost or whether they were in stock or anything of that sort.
The U.S. submarine service was ready to come into its own. Utilizing the new technologies pioneered at MIT, radar was being developed that would prove more than equal to the Japanese.
Japan entered World War II with its own radar systems that were maybe 6 months behind the American and British systems. By the end of the war, the best assessments from the intelligence debriefers showed that they were about 4 years behind.
Using the newly developed radar units, U.S. submarines could now pinpoint Japanese vessels and aircraft from much farther away, well beyond the upper limits of the inferior Japanese electronic equipment.
I was serenaded by one of the original teen idols at his home in Los
So
Angeles,
much so
California.
that a Japanese officer compared the battle between the Americans with their new radar technology as being like a fight between the sighted and the blind. The operators of these new eyes of the submarine were held in awe by their fellow crew members.
The first radar man we had, we looked at him as God. Radar was a very important item for submarines during World War II, and I think it gave us the edge over the enemy.
Because if you don't have curiosity, all those things will not be there.
The ability to see and not be detected was honed to a fine art. But it was not just the radar operator's responsibility to stand watch. It was a team effort.
When we were on the surface, we'd have a watch section. There were 3 watches. There'd be a radar operator. He'd have a relief. There'd be the lookouts. There'd be the radioman. It was a whole watch section. 1/3 of the crew was actually running the boat.
It's hot, cramped, so you're sitting on this black conning tower with a red light, eerie kind of thing in my sight. It was dark, but also your screen showed up in the dark.
Then the initial radar also was manually trained, the antenna was, so the operator stood and he cranked the antenna manually. And that was tiresome. You had to peer into that scope constantly. That caused eye fatigue. And if the operator was training the antenna and just happened to look away for a second, he could miss seeing a target.
With the new radar, submarines were continuously locking.
Hank sang Diana at an audition with ABC in New York, and they loved it. A few months later, it was released and went to #1 when he was just 16. Overnight, he became an international superstar.
It was crazy. It was like, I watched it a little when Presley hit, and, I had a sense of what that was. And then all of a sudden it was happening to me, and it really hits you in the face. So I knew within 6 months that my life was changing drastically. I'll tell you, this business that I'm in, I would say 60% of it is on emotion and a word which we all know, and I'm not in accord to using, but it's the only word which can sum up what I have to say, which is sex.
Over half a century later, Anka may be older, but this dog can still learn new tricks. From The Simpsons.
To stop those monsters, 1, 2, 3. Here's a fresh new way that's trouble-free. It's got Paul Anka's guarantee.
To the Gilmore Girls. First as a dog, a homage to his hit puppy love.
Very weird. I take Paul Anka for a walk.